Hey guys, what's going on? Yo, say something, gang. I still don't even know how this podcast is going to be. But
find out after the post podcast recording.
not gonna lie, this already need mad editing. But for the fellas at home, we're gonna watch this slop and then discuss this slop. First off, this opening,
Overused.
3 seasons. It's like how many 120 episodes plus on this fucking opening, bro.
They barely changed anything. Maybe they switched some clips around.
I would say the guy who sang this, the royalties that must have come from this opening, he must have gotten so much money. Because it's just this for 3 straight seasons. He probably got so much money off of this shit.
There's no way, right?
Yes, bro, the loyalties, every fucking episode, 120 episodes, he gets paid for it.
Was Beyblade really made that much for him?
Dude, this show is huge.
That's true. It did change a generation.
What got me mad, though, is that JP always changes their openings. But Americans, you know, they don't give a fuck about us Americans. That's why it never changes opening, bro.
They give us the lowest of lowest quality. In season 3, when they got the Tyson voice actor to sing the opening.
Wait, what? The what?
The Japanese Tyson's voice actor sang season 3.
Never mind. I don't give a fuck. I was like, oh, this one?
No. But what if this one did sing it?
You can't sing, so
That's true.
not even talk about it. Look at the drip.
Baggy ass shirt.
And he never takes off this fit once. This is the same fit for the next season.
I know. Never changes.
We call him the villain. We're gonna give the villain a Carlos.
Yeah, a little weird.
Low-key, Tyson, voice actor, cannot yell. Oh, remember the interlude clip?
Oh my god, yeah.
He yells the same way like fellas do when their parents are like next to them. Like, he'd be doing like the yelling, but it's like it's still in like normal speaking volume. Even Tyson admits Dizzy is weird.
I know. My female representation, where did it go?
That's her, bro. That's y'all. That's our community.
No!
They said y'all are AI robots, I'm afraid.
AI robots that have a thing for nerds like Kenny.
It does make me glad that X is finally changing the females in the show, because all of them adapt to this point have just been like, yeah, I'm the smart one that gives you all the information, and I have no blading skills whatsoever. I'm just smart. Kenny and Dizzy did not deserve all that screen time for the first episode.
Yes.
For the first episode, you gotta think about it. Beyblade this was like new. No one knew what Beyblade was. You gotta start off running strong, bro. And they gave us Dizzy? You know, have you seen those videos where like people like attach drills to their Beyblade launchers?
Yes.
I feel like if you showed that to Tyson, he would use it immediately.
Yes.
Like, that is Tyson's wet dream. Do you think like parents from this era were watching this with their kids and be like, yo, Beyblade is such a terrible thing. It only invites criminals and thugs to steal from each other. Like, this is not no low cute introduction to Beyblade. I really want to know if that inspired someone to just like do a Beyblade gang. Those kids back then, their bays were made out of plastic and they had to build that shit. Like, yo, times were tough back then.
No, times were tough.
Bro, limited plastic supply, you feel me? It's like, someone had to steal something back then, you feel me?
Little kids in the neighborhood were forming bay gangs and were like, yo, we need to steal some parts. I'm running low on the funds.
Because the thing is, if you break the plastic once, it's done. That's it. You can't fix it no more, bruh. It's not like you can't break metal. If you break plastic, that's it. You can try to super glue it, but they're gonna call you poor.
They see you in the playground with a cracked bay in the middle, split down the poor.
Super glued? Like, that's, bro, as a kid, that's over, bro.
Yeah. Your career is done. No one wants to hang out with you anymore. That thing is gonna break the first battle it sees.
I wish the Bit Beast was introduced in the first episode. Maybe that's because I was a Metal Fusion fella and like I wasn't Pegasus like literally in the first episode. So it's like I know they were trying to make Tyson 0 to hero type beat, but like this fella was already good from the start, and for the rest of the show he will always get plot armor. He'll never lose. So why not just give him Dragoon from the start?
Maybe back in when the series first started, maybe no one really understood that there were spirits in the bays that could come out, and they were trying to like build up to that. But man,
they never explain about the lore of the Bit Beast until like V-Force, because Hillary was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and they're like, okay, fella, we'll finally tell you what's going on. And I guess everyone just knew the lore of the Bit Beast except us and Hillary. Like I didn't know these motherfuckers came from rocks and were ancient deities of the past. I thought everyone just had them if they were lucky enough.
Especially in English, they never did. But like, you know, I was edited in Japanese. They explained that shit like episode 2 or 3. They were like, there's things trapped in the bays, and only we can see it. Your friends can't see it because he's not the chosen one. And I'm like, oh.
Imagine how much of the translation got lost in the American and dub, and I can only imagine like how kids must have interpreted the Bit Beast. It's like how I thought Bakugans could talk to me if I looked at it hard enough. I was like, yeah, I know they can all talk. They just don't want to talk to me.
No, they were just hiding their voice all this whole time.
It's like that Demon Slayer shit when they said like all the elemental shit they do is make believe.
Really?
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh lord. Yeah, so the author said like all the fire elemental shit is literally all in their head, but it's not real.
That's insane.
Yes, I don't know why he said that bullshit. But it reminded me of the Beyblade shit. So only some people can see the Bit Beast if you're talented enough. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it only made kids even more crazier. Because they're like, yeah, this Bit Beasts are alive, but I just can't see it because I don't believe hard enough like Hillary. I need to believe the Bit Beast exists.
You're either a Hillary or you're a Tyson. People wanted to be Tyson. I love gullible kids.
Like these, and with no internet, that made kids really believe this shit. I believed in this shit.
Oh, so you're just projecting?
I don't think I was saying, Horosius, go! I thought that shit was real, bro. I was like, yo, this shit is real in my heart.
No, I've always thought, like, oh, what if there's a ghost in the Bit Beast? What if your dead parents are in your Bit Beast, kid?
Put little ashes in the Beyblade.
In English, they didn't add on anything, so I really could have interpreted any way I wanted.
At this point, fellas, if y'all never watched this show, I mean, at this point, we spoiled the whole thing, so.
You better have watched it. It's been out for years.
The art in this episode isn't bad. I think the art really gets bad once we get into like the tournament arc. I don't know, something about how Max looked in that like tournament arc. I think after this, the art started to get like gradually uglier as it went on.
Yeah, that's because the budget started going down. I like too, they tried to keep the ages relevant because they were like, yeah, when we were choosing the voice actors, we tried to keep them like age appropriate. So Kai has to be the oldest, and Kenny and Max have to be younger.
You know what? It's interesting that they went on the route of picking voice actors who are the same age as the characters. I feel like fellas casting kids as voice actors for kid characters is like a lost art.
You're so right.
Because I was thinking Full Metal Alchemist, Al's voice actor, he was like, I think he was like 12 or something when he voice acted that character.
Oh, right. Nowadays, people want just experienced people, and usually the experienced ones are the older ones, so it's like, yeah, here's this adult, and you gotta play this 10-year-old now. Go.
We shitted on the dub, but low key for all of them, this was like their first voice acting role.
I also love the thought of the voice actor. I remember he said when, how did you come up with the voice for Kai? And he's like, so I imagined a really emo, angsty, like, kid.
Yeah, we watched that together.
And he's just this like tall white guy who looks like it looks like he comes from like a pretty decent background. Like, you know, he's a voice actor. He's not like got picked up off the street.
Dude, they're all Canadian suburban fellas. Kenny has a really strong Canadian accent. I don't know if you noticed, but like the way he says shit is just so weird.
I don't actually notice his Canadian accent. I just think
No, if you really pay attention, every time he says again, he says again, like again, man. It's funny though that this English dub became the staple for all the other dubs because all the other dubs based their shit around the EN dub.
Yes.
So this became the staple for all of the other dubs. Because they took all the translations and shit from the EN. The original series had this like kind of tone where like they tried to be serious, but like you know it wasn't serious like at all. Like they tried too hard to be like angsty and edgy that it became funny.
Yeah.
And I think the first episode really established that feeling that like I don't get in the other seasons like X and Metal Fusion. Like I don't get that sense of like that it's so angsty that it's funny. Like they tried so hard. Like yeah, Beyblade gang, blade sharks, face tats, muscle, 5,000-pound scarf. They perfected the ingredients to make it like angsty but funny.
I know. I love watching it. It makes me laugh. I think it's too because we're watching it in English. If we watch this in Japanese, it goes more serious. Like the music is not as lighthearted.
Might be. I do think the dub does make it hilarious. It's kind of rank.
Yeah.
Being completely honest, the dub isn't great. I feel like it's kind of like an abridged. It's basically an abridged version of Beyblade. The anything goes in this fucking dub. You know, they say it can stay. They say anything.
Oh yeah, they say anything.
They say anything. There was no quality control, no PR, no HR, no nothing, bro. They were just saying whatever they wanted to. And back then, you feel me? No one knew. Honestly, Metal Fusion is kind of overrated. Hot take.
Yeah.
People really glamorize like Ryuga, but like
Ooh.
you got to think about all the other characters like Benkei, Kenta, even Jinga. Jinga's dad.
We do have to watch Beyblade X.
You're funny, dude. What a hilarious statement. Oh wait, there's fans of Beyblade X? My bad.
The market is too small. We need to expand the market. I need Kai's fit ASAP. This Halloween, I need to dress like Kai.
Are you for real?
No.
Telling me you don't want to get the scarf, you don't want to get the face tag, you don't want to get the gauntlets and the belt.
But it's too much work. Yeah, he was just a little American kid, you know, with the headphones, with chewing gum. With the Star Spangled banner. They gave Max like peanuts. They gave Max
peanuts while they gave the rest of the three of them like dim sum, bro. Like it's just not even fair for Max. He got shafted. It's like have you seen the two dragons and then the one goofy owl dragon? It's like the three series dragons and then the goof troop and the side. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's a yeah.
This shit is just. He's trying so hard to be vicious, bro.
No, wait, you need to edit on their hairs for that.